Hi, and thanks so much for joining us today. I am here with Adrienne Moscheo, and she's a professional organizer. So please help me welcome Adrienne Moscheo. How are you today?
Thank you so much, Angela. I'm great. I'm so honored to be here.
What advice would you give to someone who feels like they're not worthy of a professional house cleaner?
Oh, that's such a great question. You are worthy, is what I would say. We are all worthy and deserving of support, no matter where you are in life, what your background is. And so I think the heart of organization to me and the service that we are able to give to people every day is this ultimate reflection of self-care and self-love of let's make sure inside your house is taken care of before you're going out into the world and taking care of all these other things. And when people start to do that, they can breathe easier. A lot of clients will want me to focus a lot on the main areas of their house, but the areas that they actually dwell in, like their bedrooms, are one of the spaces that are the least touched. And yet, that's where you're laying down at night and it's where you're rising. And so, I will ask clients, what is the area that's create? Well, kind of my bedroom, but that's fine. Nobody sees that. And it's about other
Yeah.
people. I understand no one sees that, but I want this to be the space that you see is just as important as all these other spaces in your
And
home.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was that person. I had my office cramped in this
Okay.
tiny, little tiny bedroom in my house because it was just my space. And I said, I don't deserve
Yeah.
to have all the rest of the house. I got this huge house. And then one day I woke up and I said, wait a second, all day, every day I spent in this one little tiny room. I should have the biggest room of the
Yeah.
house be my office so that I can really use
Yeah.
it for what it's designed to do. And I moved out all my weight
Absolutely.
equipment because I had this great big, really nice weight room in my house. I moved all the weight room
Yeah.
equipment out. And I said, look at all the space now that's going to be mine. And I really just gave myself permission in a really arrogant sort of way to say, if I'm better and I'm using all this space, I'm going to be able to serve other people better because I'm not cramped and I'm not like
Absolutely.
stuff's on top of each other because there's not enough room. There's going to be enough room because I've got plenty of space and here you go. And I think by
Yes.
spreading out, I became more efficient and more effective and more
Mhm.
creative.
Mhm.
And I really want to highlight the
Yes.
fact of something you just said a second ago, because I don't want this hour to slip
Mhm.
away without us highlighting this.
I know.
And it goes back to this thought that Adrian just said about you can't take care of all the other people out there until you take care of yourself
Mhm.
first. And it's so incredible because we do. I've noticed this through the 32 years that I've been in people's homes cleaning every single day. This I've noticed. The people that are the most
Mhm.
creative, that have the most amount of stuff and crafts and all the things inside their home, are the people that would give you their shirt off their backs. They're the most giving, kind, considerate
Yeah.
people you'll ever meet. They're the people that are out there literally blessing the lives of everyone else. And they come home and they're like,
Mhm.
I'm just so tired. I just can't do it for myself. I'm just going to collapse and I'll
Yeah.
just throw this towel or shirt or whatever it is over the top of this chair. I'll deal with it tomorrow, which they never do. But they say, I'll
Yep.
take care of everyone else first. I'll take care of me last. And if you take care of me
Mhm.
first, you can then take care of everyone else so much better.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, and I heard the word when you said kinda arrogant, and I think that's something that kinda lean into those words that we've told ourselves. Like, you taking care of yourself is the most loving thing you can do for others. Not only yourself, but for others, because when we are depleted, when we are empty, people feel that. And so your space, your bedroom, that vanity in your bathroom, maybe when you get ready every day and you're setting yourself up for a day of success or being a busy mom, loving your kids, or whatever the case may be, whatever your story is, knowing that you have things in place, that you feel this sense of confidence. And when you wake up, you're like, ah, you can breathe versus get me out of here. That is really your space is connected to you. And so just thinking it doesn't define you, but think about the areas within your home that you choose to not do anything with and just ask yourself why. Why is that? and giving yourself that permission to figure that part out.
So I want to thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
Tell our listeners
Good.
where they can go to find you.
You can find me on Instagram at yhello.blythe, Blythe. And then my website, it's www.blythe.fun. Those are the two best places you can find me